How do we deliver the next generation of technologies which take us to true net zero?
No one can shirk their responsibility, and that means that every single local authority, every geographical area is battling with the same dilemmas of how do we do this, how do we get there?
It's very hard to put the genie back into the box. Let's face it, we like going places, we're social animals, we like to eat nice things from exotic countries and things like that. That all adds to a footprint, so we need to find a way of allowing that to happen, but without detrimenting the environment at the same time.
It's not necessarily one area of research, it's a community of researchers trying to tackle these big problems.
The ambition falls into three main areas. One is to decarbonise industry, society. Second, to deliver truly renewable sources of energy. And finally, to deliver a truly circular economy.
We really need to deal with insulating our homes, reducing our energy demand. We're incredibly wasteful with the energy that we use at home. 98%
of the transport system, of all movements that happen in vehicles across the globe, are fuelled by fossil fuels. 98%, and we're in 2022, and we've known about climate change for decades.
So all of our research relates to net zero. It isn't just about carbon though. We do other things like water and land usage, where materials come from, where they go to, how we put them together in such a way that we can actually take them apart.
For me, the most exciting research that I'm working on at the moment is to look at the potential role of hydrogen in the integrated energy system. So this is a new role that I've just been awarded by EPSRC.
In the work that I do now, where I'm the Research Director of the Energy Rev Research Consortium, that's funded through EPSRC, and it's only through that funding that we've been able to bring together about 60 people to work on this big, complex challenge.
One of the great things about having EPSRC funding though is that it gives you that flexibility to react and do things that perhaps you wouldn't necessarily be able to do with other sources of funding. So you have a lot more ability to think out of the box and, I say, do some really cutting edge out there thinking.
Ultimately, the quickest way to enact change is through policy and legislation. So ideally, we want our policymakers to be making some difficult decisions that won't be popular, but will in the long term lead to a closer achievement of net zero.
The barriers exist, but they surely can be overcome. It will just take us working together and coming up with some really creative solutions in order to deploy this.
There is a lot going on. It's not just about research, it's also about partnering with business and with government so that we actually pull the research through to a meaningful conclusion that actually moves the dial in the net zero space.